Welcome to Swiftly Explained. It's been a long time coming, but we have finally made part 2 of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's full relationship timeline. I wanted to make sure all of the events were in chronological order and in correct date and time. That's why the video took longer than expected. If you haven't already watched part 1, make sure to check that out to understand their full story, starting from their very first interaction in the summer of 2023. Let's start right where we dropped off. On December 29, 2023, Travis talked about Taylor getting booed when she attended his Chiefs game in Gillette Stadium on his podcast, New Heights. Taylor, who's used to all sorts of attention by now, merely shrugged and blew the cameras a kiss in response to the crowd. He took his time to defend his girl, and he said that was not what actually happened.
They showed Taylor at the game, and I was how amazing that girl is. They went absolutely insane when they showed Taylor on the screen, yes.
That's pretty awesome.
There might have been a few Brads and Chads that were booing, but for the most part,
Brads and Chads.
Everybody was screaming their tail off for
That's
her.
awesome.
And I was trying to keep it cool. I was like, don't show your cards. Don't show your cards.
After that, Taylor attended another Chiefs versus Raiders game on Christmas, December 25, 2023. Taylor arrived in Christmas-themed clothes, and Austin, her brother, came dressed as Santa Claus. Everyone cheered enthusiastically when the Chiefs scored and Taylor rung the bell. She was even seen yelling "Yes, Travis" when he caught ball. It was a fun vibe in the suite, and everyone seemed excited until the Chiefs started losing. Taylor was even seen talking to a little girl as everyone cheered for their team. Taylor wore a hat with Travis's 87 jersey number proudly as she cheered for him. Then the game went south when Travis accidentally dropped a catch. It was extremely cold and the team was unable to perform well. Travis was absolutely devastated. He threw his helmet on the ground in rage. The person tried to give his helmet back, but Andy Reid got furious and grabbed his helmet instead. He had a word with Travis to pull himself together for the sake of the game. Everyone said that it was not a good look for Travis to throw a temper tantrum like this in front of his and Taylor's whole family. Patrick tried to hype everyone up as well. The teams had a back and forth with each other and everyone seemed angry. Taylor tried her best to cheer everyone up, but it was a horrible loss for the Chiefs. Later, they were photographed leaving the stadium together. I have made detailed videos on all these events, including all of the clips, so I won't go into depth about each occasion. You can watch individual videos of all of these events on my channel, and I'll add card links as well, so you can click and watch whichever one you like. Then on December 29th, 2023, Travis again talked about Taylor and her family on the podcast with his brother Jason. Actually, Kylie made him talk about it a little, and he mentioned that Austin dressed as Santa gave him a gift after the game.
And Swift. And he actually made me feel like a child because his gift to me was straight out of the bag.
Like the Santa sack?
And handed me a VHS of my favorite football movie of all time.
No way! Because we were just talking
Little
about
Giants.
VHS.
Then on December 31st, 2023, Taylor attended another Chiefs game. She was seen wearing Travis's jacket, which he wore in the previous game. She seemed to be buddies with his friends.
They're literally my whole brand.
She was really invested in the game as the match got tied, but thankfully the Chiefs won the match and everyone couldn't be happier. Taylor started to happy dance as soon as she spotted Travis dancing on the field. It was a wholesome moment for everyone. Then they went to a New Year's after party. They shared their New Year's kiss as the clock struck 12.
3, 2, 1.
They were discreetly videotaped and Travis had his arms around her all night as they kissed and cuddled. Taylor was seen wearing a tight golden dress, with her hair up in a bun. Then on January 3rd, 2024, Jason urged Travis to talk about Taylor's cats on New Heights podcast, but Travis subtly ignored the conversation.
Kitties! I thought those were Lombardi trophies.
Yep, they must have heard us talking about cats on here.
Huh.
Interesting.
How about that? What kind of cats are they? Do you know the different, like calico and...
What? Like tiger and lion? Like that?
Well, those are cats.
Like cheetah?
Yeah, I suppose that works too.
Nice, man.
Then Taylor attended another Chiefs game on January 13th, 2024. The Chiefs managed to win this one as well. It was -4 degrees in Kansas City, but Travis and the team seemed fired up. Taylor had to scratch the ice off of the windows with a card in order to see the game because it was so cold. She seemed to enjoy herself to the fullest as she danced with the crowd on Swag and Surf. It is Chiefs' signature song that they play to hype up the players in between breaks. She seemed to get into it, and Kelce was seen joining it as well. In the halftime, she was seen cleaning up all the cups. Games seemed to get tough at one point, and Taylor was heard yelling with the crowd. She clapped and blushed as she saw her man winning on the field. It was an adorable moment.
With Kansas City, they've run the ball so well.
It was extremely cold, but Travis gave all he could to win the game. She later did extra effort to high-five the crowd even though she had to go halfway out the window to greet everyone. Later after the game, both the couples, Brittany, Patrick, Taylor, and Travis, were seen leaving the stadium hand in hand with cute smiles on their faces. It was yet another memorable day for the Chiefs fans. Then she attended another game on January 21st, 2024. It was a close game, but Chiefs took home another victory. When Taylor arrived at the game, the Bills fans started yelling in rage, but she responded like a queen.
Bills by a billion!
Travis played incredibly and did multiple touchdowns, and the Bills fans started booing. He gracefully gave them heart hands like a king and moved on. Soon Jason Kelce took the spotlight off of Taylor when he jumped out of the suite and went crazy. Travis did another incredible catch and touchdown, and the people in the suite went wild. He threw the ball in her direction and did the fearless heart hands towards her. Brittany and Taylor yelled with happiness. It was hugs and smiles all around, and Taylor seemed comfortable with everyone around her. She high-fived Jason again, and he was all smiles for her. Then on January 24th, 2024, Travis talked about the hate Taylor received from the Bills fans.
Did it get a little disrespectful? 1,000%. 1,000%. Did it get a little extra? 1,000%.
What they say they got extra?
I'm not going to say because that's what they want. They want to feel.
There you go.
I'm not going to relay it, but some things were said about the family. Some pretty inappropriate things were said about.
Travis talked about the fearless heart hands as well. He also mentioned that Taylor absolutely loves Jason.
You always got to spread that love, baby. I don't hate you guys like you hate us. It's all love, baby. Oh, man. Well, Tay said she absolutely loved you, so it is.
Well,
on January 28th, 2024, Taylor attended the AFC Championship. She moved into the suite where Travis's whole family was sitting along with Jason and Kylie. She seemed to be part of the family already.
how about that? How about that?
She told him that she was incredibly proud of him, and they couldn't stop kissing each other. The fans captured multiple angles of them cuddling against each other, and it couldn't be more sweet than this. Travis was beyond happy to see his girl on the field. On January 31st, 2024, Travis talked about Taylor and Coach Andy Reid's friendship.
Big Red showing a little love to Taylor up on the stage.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a little.
We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. We're going to the bowl. We did it. Obviously, we've already talked about how they kind of know each other from the Philly days.
Yeah.
Scott Swift, shout out to Big Scott. Him and Andy are good friends.
Then Jason welcomed Taylor for joining the Chiefs' kingdom in her rookie year.
Who has officially reached the Super Bowl in a rookie year. That's got to be good.
Shout out to Tay. Thanks for joining the team.
On February 5th, 6th, and 7th, a week before the Super Bowl, Travis did some press and answered Taylor-related questions.
She's all in, man. She's all in.
She's in Chiefs Kingdom now.
She's part of Chiefs Kingdom 100%. And, you asked me how it is. And to be honest, I'm learning throughout this all. I'm just kind of on the.
They asked if he had heard the Tortured Poets Department album, which was about to be released soon at that time. Travis admitted he has.
I have heard some of it, yes, and it is unbelievable. I can't wait for her to shake up the world when it finally drops. Oh, I can't give you anything. I leave that up to her.
He praised Taylor wholeheartedly and the work that she does. He also said that he was happy to introduce the Swifties to the sports world and the football world as well.
She's unbelievable. She's rewriting the history books herself. I told her I'll have to hold up my end of the bargain and come home with some hardware too. Taylor has an unbelievable fan base that follows her and supports her throughout her life, and it's been fun to kind of gather the Swifties into Chiefs Kingdom and open them up to the football world and the sports world.
They also asked Travis about Taylor winning the Grammys, which were going on at that time, and he was so proud of his girl. He was so amazed at the dedication and the commitment of her fans and how they support her on everything she does.
Obviously, the big one at the end, the album of the year for the 4th time setting records, was pretty amazing.
He says it is his wildest dream come true to date Taylor.
But I have to ask, what is it like dating Taylor Swift?
Man, I'll tell you what, it's a wild experience, but I'm enjoying and loving every bit of it. Unbelievable. The support they give her, the support that they give what she supports and what she loves in this world, or wants to support, and it's been awesome to see.
Then they also asked if he was going to propose to Taylor after winning the Super Bowl, and he said that those bets were crazy.
Now there's an actual bet that you guys get married at the Super Bowl. What do you say to that?
These bets are crazy. I'm hoping I get this ring on Sunday. I know that. We're here and we're all happy. I know that.
Has Taylor given you a Super Bowl pep talk?
No, she hasn't. She's focused.
Then, on February 11th, 2024, Taylor attended the Super Bowl. Travis first greeted his mother just like always and then moved to hug Taylor with happiness. Cameras surrounded the couple to capture each and every moment between them as they kissed and talked. There were multiple shots of them cuddling, talking, and kissing, and the fans couldn't get enough of them. Everyone was moved to tears by the special moment between them as Taylor told him how proud she was of him. Their scene seemed something out of a romance movie as Taylor told him how much she loved him. They didn't let go of each other, and Travis kept an arm around her all the time as they greeted other people. Then the team went up on stage and Travis gave his victory speech, leaving Taylor smiling shyly. Travis blew a kiss towards her direction and Taylor happily blew kisses back towards him as she saw him on the stage. Then the real part of the night happened when everyone went to the after party to celebrate. Taylor and Travis were also touching each other all night. They cuddled and kissed each other every few seconds and were seen talking sweetly in each other's ears. Travis only separated from Taylor when he went towards the DJ to sing and dance. Taylor seemed comfortable with Travis and did not let him go. Throughout the night they were like two lovebirds smitten with each other. She touched his hair, his beard, and kept kissing him on the cheeks, telling him how proud she was of him. Travis proudly went up to the DJ and sung along to every word. He pointed towards Taylor as he sung. She pointed back, and the shock and happiness was clear on her face as he sung her lyrics. Taylor and Travis danced to a remix of Love Story. It seemed something out of a fairy tale as Travis proudly sung along and danced to her song. On February 14th, 2024, Travis talked about the Super Bowl after party with Taylor on New Heights podcast.
Pretty cool.
This is on the Jumbotron. Nice.
Jumbotron.
And then the slam down.
That's what I'm saying.
She's done this before. She's a pro.
I mean, not her first rodeo.
She's a pro. The one video showing me and Taylor and then panning to you and Marshmallow.
There were some great pans. It's a very strong dichotomy of on this side,
Just
two people.
On February 22nd, Taylor and Travis visited the Sydney Zoo. Taylor had to fly to Sydney for her tour. Travis came after her. Then Taylor took him to the Sydney Zoo. They were photographed enjoying the scenery and the beauty of Sydney. Travis kept one arm around Taylor as they walked around seeing cute animals. They even fed kangaroos. Both of them seemed to love animals, and it shows. It was a cute and adorable day date. February 23, Travis attended Taylor's Sydney tour in Australia. She greeted him wholeheartedly and jumped into his arms, kissing him again in front of everyone. Travis had to leave the next day for another Super Bowl celebration party, so they went to a late-night boat ride right after the show. We will cover the rest of their timeline in part 3 of this series, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated and let me know your favorite moment. And I'll talk to you all in the next video.